Adopteens have come together to share with you some thoughts and feelings about their own experiences of being adopted. They talk about support they have received at different times in their lives and given their own perspectives on how they feel about that support. Please enjoy our film.
Birth to 4 years. We thought about what was important to us in those early years, our brothers and sisters, our foster carers, and our memories of them. We thought about the importance of memory boxes and life story books, and what these are like and who created them for us. Some of us remember our first meeting with our parents. We remembered moving house, changing foster carers, or living with different birth family members. Some had brothers and sisters born after they had left their birth family and not getting to see them. Also memories of having contact with birth family whilst living in foster care. What helped for us? Having a good relationship with our foster carers, being able to stay with the same foster family, and being cared for in the same way as their own children. Having an ongoing relationship with our foster carers has helped. Also having photos and memories to look at as we grow up has helped. What hasn't helped? Not seeing our brothers and sisters. What actions would help? We talked about the importance of social workers, gathering baby photos, and foster carers, recording important stages of our lives during the time we spent with them. We believe that birth family memories, photos and videos should be collected and saved for us.
"5 to 10 years. Thoughts were about starting school, some not wanting to start school. There were some happy memories of going on holiday and family celebrations and pets joining the family. Also some feelings around not being able to talk to anyone and being the only one in the house who was adopted. What helped? Getting support from mum and dad and starting to make friends. Some teachers and staff at school were supportive and listened to us. Remember the names of those people who did make the difference. Some of us went along to adoption support events and enjoyed spending time with other adoptive families. When adoptees talked about the group of families she knew as the adoption gang. What hasn't helped? When teachers don't understand about adoption or the reasons why children are adopted. Memories of teachers who had a negative impact on our lives. Not enough emotional support or understanding about our feelings. Other children being unkind at school and struggling to keep or make friends. Hard for those who don't have their photo of themselves as a baby when asked to bring one into school. What actions would help? More support for when adopted children start school from nursery or play group, and then again when you move up to high school. It would be helpful for the school to be prepared with appropriate information about adoption and ways for them to deal with adoption issues. Look at our life stories and talk to our previous foster carers to help with understanding our own adoption and think about where we have come from. Support from friendships and other adopted children and families, continuing with post-box contact even if birth families are not writing back.
"11 to 15 years. Adoptees talked about the move up to high school, pressures from parents and teachers to do well. It feels like there are high expectations not to break the rules and fit into school life. Some started going to therapy in this age group, starting to use social media, finding birth family members. One adoptee said that from what I can remember, I didn't feel like I had anyone to talk to about things at home. What helped? Good support from the same teacher, pastoral or support staff at school, finding friends who were also adopted and having some contact with birth brothers and sisters and having parents who support this. Having post-box contact was good, having teachers that gave us time to explain how we were feeling and what we were worried about. Joining adoptees and making friends with other members who come to our youth council. Going to fun activity days and spending time with other adoptees who just get it. What hasn't helped us? Some of the ways we have been treated in school, isolation or being moved to other classrooms or even new schools. Not being able to express ourselves and be an individual. One member spoke about social workers with previous history of their birth family and felt like they were prejudging and being negative about them. Those who have been going to therapy felt like this was a long way from home and it got in the way of social activities and studies. Some felt that therapy helped their parent more than it did for them. Sometimes the therapy did not look at the things that the young person felt were the issues, or that what their parents believe to be the issues. Adoptive parents' negative opinions about birth family are hard to hear. Another thing that doesn't help is when a trusted support worker leaves and another worker comes along. Building a trusting relationship up again is hard, and you feel like you don't want to share your personal experiences over and over again. What actions would help? Lots of support and planning for the move up to high school. Talking to the right people, whether that be another adopted young person, therapy or trusted adult, to be able to talk openly to parents. Joining adopteens or going to adoption support groups, joining in with sports activities or clubs. Feeling like it's okay to have open conversations about contact with birth family. Using the right support to get help with this rather than going it alone. Continue with post-box contact.
(16 to 25). At this age, we thought about leaving high school and making decisions about what to do next, moving to independence, college, jobs or university. Thoughts about leaving home, starting to go out drinking, making new relationships and having a partner. One member said they were looking forward to going to university, so I can have independence, making my own way. Postbox continuing after 18 was so spoken about to keep the link with their family. What has helped? One adoptee created their own life story book during therapy sessions. Joining adoptees and meeting other young people who are also adopted has been really helpful, as well as having supportive workers who understand you. What hasn't helped us? For one adoptee, they felt that their counselling started too late at 17 and would have helped if it had started much earlier. Some felt they didn't know what to do about birth family if they contacted them direct. They didn't know how to talk to parents about this if they had been negative about their birth family. What actions would help at this age? Adoptees would like to continue attending activity days and youth council after they reach 18. Talked about an Adopteen Plus group for over 18s and how members could keep in touch and meet up. Support would be good to help with careers, skills and jobs. Working together so that support continues smoothly between teams as you move to adult support. Support for any birth family contact requests, with help if needed to access adoption records. Continued help and support with therapy and counselling. Thank you for listening.